Buying food affordably is important for me and a lot of North Americans. We don't have infinite amount of money. So when I was young, I always tried to find the best deals for food and spend very little money. My parents raised frugality into my soul. So when I went to university, I still had this. I look for the cheapest deals, and I'm a University McGill. There were samosas that were being sold for three samosas for $2. That was a really good price. And I had a lot of great experience. It was yummy, it's tasty. You just get that spicy flavors left over on your tongue while you're listening to your engineering professor talk to you about quantum waves. And you're like, whoa, I'm really having the university experience. But there's more to food. There are restaurants that make high quality food, but unfortunately, they cost an arm and a leg. So, how do you eat affordably while enjoying the experience? Let's talk about it. So, the price tag on a food that provides a certain level of reliability on if it's going to be tasty or not. When you go to a fine dining restaurant, I can almost guarantee that the food will be better than McDonald's. But is it worth it? I remember going to a French restaurant, ordering an ossobuco, and every single bite I had of it, it just melted in my mouth. It had the perfect level of spices, salt, pepper, cumin, and I felt so peaceful when I was eating it. It wasn't anything special. I didn't get like a burst of flavors, but it felt like I had a little portion of heaven in my mouth that was just melting down my throat. And I'd say that was a very special experience. And throughout my life, I've also had other other rich dishes with tons of flavor, and it was very enjoyable. But what I found from eating expensive food is yes, the price tag gives reliability on the quality of the food, but more than that, what makes life happy is the people who you eat the food with. So I want to eat amazing food that has tons of spices, that has bursts of flavor, but after eating it a few times, I've come to recognize that it's very repetitive. You may get slightly different food experiences and slightly different bursts of flavors in your mouth, but eventually you'll get bored of it. But one thing that you will never get bored of and that will continually to revitalize your life is to eat food with people. To eat food no matter the quality, but it has an invigorating sensation and every bite is energized and it provides you value. But it isn't because of the food, it's because while you're eating the food, you're chatting with your friends, your family, your colleagues, the people around you, and they're providing value to the food. And this makes affordable food more valuable than expensive food. So I recommend you to have food experiences, buy expensive food at restaurants, but keep in the back of your mind that is this really what's going to make you happy? That's going to change your life or give you perspective on life? Or is it the people who you would be eating it with? Let me know in the comments below what you think. Is it people or food that gives you value?